Hey guys, it's a beautiful day outside. If you haven't gotten some sunshine yet, I strongly recommend you go soak it in a little bit. It's very, very healing. So I wanted to do a first video of our self-care stay home series. And basically I want to break this up into a few different parts because there's so much going on right now that I think it's really important to talk about our mental and emotional landscape. And then I'm going to offer a breathing technique at the end that'll help to move everything through and to kind of reset. So first of all, I'm just going to put this like as plainly as I can. I would say that the evaluation of what has happened over the last few days is that basically we are now living in a different reality, okay? We're in a parallel universe in which we can't touch each other, we can't go outside in a normal way, and that is a lot to process, and there's a lot of information coming in just constantly. In terms of pandemics, we don't really know where we stand relative to past pandemics, but what we do know is that there has never ever been a pandemic in which people had to process the information relative to that pandemic on a minute-to-minute basis, essentially. So have grace with yourselves, have grace with each other. This is a lot. So one thing that I wanted to talk about relative to that is how to sort of hold space for what we're processing within the body. And what we're processing emotionally. So to me, this actually feels a lot like grief. And in grief, there is a psychologist, Dr. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, who published a set of work that suggested that most humans process grief through 5 different stages. We don't necessarily go through these 5 stages in a linear fashion. It's more like we float back and forth through all of them. And all of them offer us a tool, basically, to help us move through whatever it is we're processing. So the 5 different stages are denial, bargaining, anger, depression, and acceptance. So I think that we can all see how these are sort of playing out socially right now. I think there's a lot of denial, whether it be denial that what's happening is happening, or denial in the form of escapism, which is sort of a healthy denial. Definitely some anger, definitely a lot of bargaining, like, can I still go to the gym? All of these kinds of questions. And they're all so natural. That is so normal to be feeling really any way that you're feeling right now. But I think what I'm going to encourage is that we help to recognize these reactions and create a little space between them so that we can formulate an appropriate response as a planet, because we're all in this together at this point. So essentially, as you're moving through your day, take a little bit of time out to go somewhere quiet and just listen to your body, listen to what you're feeling. I know for me, I feel either a heaviness or a tension in my solar plexus, same in my chest, and definitely a lot of energy in my third eye. This beanie is actually surprisingly helpful for the third eye portion. So if you're feeling that too, maybe give that a whirl. But just bring your conscious awareness to that space in your body that you're feeling, whatever it is you're feeling, and just sit with it for a moment. Even if it's just 2 seconds, it can make all the difference. Now, for those of you who don't know, I trained with the Habit Understanding Mindfulness School of Meditation that was founded by my friend Evie, and Evie's going to be offering some tips as well. But I wanted to kick us off with a breathing technique that I learned in that training that's very powerful and very simple. So this technique is called the 4-7-8 breath, and it's called such because you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold your breath for 7 seconds, and you breathe out for 8 seconds. And this has a profound effect in resetting the nervous system. So it'll be very helpful for this particular set of concerns. So, first of all, I'm going to invite you to sit up nice and straight. Put your feet flat on the ground. You want your spine to be at a 90-degree angle with your legs. And we're going to do just a clearing breath. So just breathe in nice and deep. Allow the breath to fill your belly and breathe out at your own pace. Already feels better. Next, we're going to breathe in through the nose to the count of 4. Hold 7. And out to the count of 8. Again, in to the count of 4. Hold to the count of 7. And out to the count of 8. And I usually repeat this 3 times, but really do what you got to do. Listen to your body, and feel through what this actually does for your body. That's how it's going to have the most profound impact. And then stay tuned for more self-care tips while you're staying home. Stay well, stay smart, and remember to stay mindful of the people around you that might be in need. We're going to be publishing some more resources for our Phoenix community as well as the community at large. And then we are also going to be launching our art league. So information to follow about that. And stay grateful. I know that there's a lot to be fearful of, a lot to be upset about right now, and I'm sure a lot more will come out. But stay grateful for what you have, and stay in touch with the people that you're most grateful for. All right, I'll see you later. Thanks.